After yesterday's holiday of Thanksgiving here in the United States, I thought we could all use a little bit of slower time on our mat. So settle in, let's do a nice, gentle sun salutation slow flow. Hello and welcome. My name is Morgan with Morganlee Yoga, and I created this channel to help you learn to love your body, enjoy this time here on your mat, and learn yoga at home. I think that weight loss should come from a place of love and not hate, and that starts here on your yoga mat. And today we are going to go through some sun salutations together, taking it nice and slow and really savoring all of the lovely bits of this practice. We are going to move our bodies with love, and she's funny. And we are going to just explore a little and try different movements in and out of our sun salutation. So it's not all going to be just the same sun salutation over and over. We're going to be trying some new things. If you have a pair of blocks, go ahead and bring those over. If not, no worries, we can still flow. I encourage you today to set up your space in a very inviting way that allows you to fully relax and enjoy every moment here on your mat. Maybe light a candle. I have one lit right now. I think it's called Autumn Woods. It's one of my new favorite fall scents this year, and I'm just really enjoying it. It looks like my dog Mavis is also going to be joining us today. That's great too, because I savor every minute I have with her. Let's begin. We are going to start by connecting to our breath. So I invite you to find a comfortable seat of your choice. You can sit on a block, you can sit on your knees, you can come to easy seat. So whatever works for you, I'll meet you there. I think I will come to my knees right now. When you arrive, relax your hands in your lap. Maybe close your eyes or soften your gaze down towards the ground. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And a long, slow exhale. And we will start today by doing some counted breaths. So follow along with my guides. We will inhale and exhale for the same amount of time, slowly increasing and then decreasing again. So inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale, release, let everything go, relax your shoulders. Flutter your eyelids open, and let's come to all fours. Take a moment, move slowly here, finding your alignment, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, bringing your knees underneath your hips. And we are going to start with a few cat-cows. Really slow down this movement. Make every movement count. So on your inhale, drop your belly starting at your low spine. Drop that belly low, slowly opening up through the shoulders, pushing the mat away, gaze up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, slowly start to round through your spine, one vertebrae at a time, engaging all 10 fingers, pushing that mat away, gaze back at your thighs. Inhale, slowly drop your belly, gaze up. Nice and slow here. See if you can go slower than me. Exhale, round through the spine the other direction. Continue here on your own. Finding the movement that works for you, the rhythm that works with you and your breath. Savoring this time. Go ahead and do one more. Come back towards center. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Come into a child's pose, keeping your arms reaching out in front of you. Allow your forehead to connect to the earth. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, shift forward, coming into half plank pose. Engage that core, pause here, and then slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Inhale, little baby cobra. Exhale, release. Pause here, walk your hands out just a little bit more. Inhale, another cobra. And release, and bring your hands out even more, coming up onto your fingertips. Nice big cobra, reach up tall and release to your mat. Bring your hands in next to your rib cage, curl your toes under, push up through tabletop, sink back into your child's pose. One breath here. Shift forward, half plank. Lower all the way down. This time, take a little deeper cobra right off the bat. And release. Push all the way up into your plank pose. Curl your toes under, reach your hips up into your downward dog. Take a moment here. Walk through the soles of your feet. Come up onto your tiptoes and then back down. Couple of different times here. Push your hands even more into the mat. See if you can bring your shoulder blades together and your hips up towards the sky. And then settle your heels down into the earth. And then go ahead and walk your hands back towards your feet this time. Gently sway side to side here, just enjoying this forward fold. On your inhale, slide your hands to the tops of your thighs, gaze down, exhale, release, reach for the sky, nice and slow here. Big breath in, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend through your knees, belly to thigh. Straighten through your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, bring in your hands to your shins. Gaze down. Release to the earth. Walk your hands out into a downward dog. Pause here for one breath. Lower your knees all the way down to your mat. Shift forward into your half plank pose. You might have to walk your hands forward a little. From here, take a little push-up. Lower halfway down and all the way back up. Do that one more time. Lower halfway, push back up, and then lower all the way down. Inhale, find your cobra. Exhale, release. Push back to all fours. Sink into that child's pose. Reach your hands high above your head. Inhale, come forward. Curl your toes under into your downward dog. Gaze forward this time and take little crisscrosses back and forth all the way up to the top of your mat. Enjoy it. Take your time. No rush here. Forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Your choice where your hands land. Release. Reach for the sky. Hands coming to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Maybe take a chair pose this time. Sink your hips low and then lower your hands into your forward fold. Halfway lift, hands stay on the ground. And release. I didn't mention it earlier, but you are more than welcome to bring in some blocks here. So plant your palms on your blocks or your mat. From here, we're going to step it back to plank. If you can do plank, do plank. If you need to do half plank, do half plank. So pause here, take one breath in. Exhale, shift forward, slowly lower all the way down. Find your cobra. And release. Curl your toes under, push back into your plank and up into your downward dog. Come up onto your tiptoes and little tiny tiptoe steps to the top of your mat. Release your heels down for your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, maybe coming into a T. Flying your arms. Reach for the sky. Hands towards heart center. Inhale, reach up. Hands come together and dive, cut all the way down the middle to the earth. Find your halfway lift. Release, plant your palms. Step your left foot back into a lunge. Stay here. Go ahead, lower that back knee. Reach your hands forward and up to the sky. And release your hands to the earth. Curl those back toes under. Step your right foot back, plank pose. Pause here, shift forward, lower all the way down. Inhale, find your cobra. And release. Push up through your plank, downward dog. This time, we are going to lift our right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Step all the way to your top of your mat. If this is not possible for you, grab a hold of that leg, yank it up there, or use a block. If you have blocks under your hands, it becomes significantly easier all of a sudden to step your foot up. So lots of options there. Lower that back leg again. Reach your hands high. Release your hands to your blocks. Curl your back toes under. Step into your forward fold. Halfway lift, your choice. Take the version that feels good for you. Inhale, reach for the sky. Hands to heart center. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, cut right down the middle. Halfway. And release. Plant those palms firmly on a block or your mat. This time, step your right foot back. Coming into lunge, gaze forward. Drop that right knee. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, coming back down. Curl your toes under, plank or half plank. Pause here. Maybe take a couple of push-ups. Maybe just go straight into your cobra. We will meet together in downward dog. Use the blocks if you want them. Lift your left leg up high to the sky. And go ahead and step it up in between your hands. Coming into that lunge again, drop that back knee. Reach your arms up to the sky. Release your hands down, curl your back toes under, step it up into your forward fold. Halfway lift and release. Reach for the sky. Hands come through heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair. Hands come to heart center. Twist to the left. Bring that right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Pause here. Come back towards center. Straighten through your legs. Pause here. Inhale halfway. Exhale, release. Plant your palms. Step it back to plank or half plank. Maybe this time we take a chaturanga to an up dog. If that's not available, just do belly to cobra. Your choice, always your choice. And we will meet together in downward facing dog. Gaze forward and take a little hop this time. Or a couple of hops if that's what it needs. Halfway lift. Release. Reach for the sky. Hands come through heart center. Inhale up into chair pose again. Hands to heart center, twist to the right. I hope you're taking these movements nice and slow, really enjoying this time. We're going through these sun salutations. Come back through center, straighten into your forward fold. Halfway lift and release. Plank or half plank. Take a chaturanga or maybe your belly to cobra. Meet in downward dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Bend through your knees, hop towards the top of your mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. Reach for the sky. Hands come through heart center. Inhale, reach your hands up. Take a forward fold. Halfway lift, maybe bring in your hands to a T again and release. This time you can step it back or maybe you try hopping back. If you do hop back, please bend your elbows, protect those shoulders. So wherever you are, get into a plank or chaturanga. Take your cobra or up dog and release down. Then pause here, bring your hands next to your side, interlace your fingers, and take a locust. Lifting your shoulders off the mat, lifting your feet off the mat. Breathe and release. Hands come next to your rib cage. Push up into your child's pose again. Settle in here for a couple of breaths. Shift forward, curl those toes under, come into your downward dog. Gaze forward and just make your way up to the top of the mat in the best way that feels good for you. Inhale halfway and release. Reach for the sky. Hands come through heart center. Now I've shown you several different variations of sun salutations today. And I would encourage you to make this last sun salutation your own. Mix and match any of the versions that I have shown you today and just flow. And we will all meet together in downward dog. So I will see you there. When you arrive, take a deep breath in through your nose. Long, slow exhale. We're going to take a couple of lion's breath here together. So you'll breathe in through your nose. On your exhale, you're going to stick your tongue out and breathe out loudly. Just let it all go. So inhale in through your nose. Exhale, tongue out and breathe. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. Drop your knees to the mat. Slowly sit back on your heels, coming all the way up. Take a gentle twist here, bringing your left hand to your right thigh, your right hand behind. Sit up tall, gaze over that right shoulder. If you have a block candy, go ahead and you can bring that behind your back hand. Come back towards center, twist over to the left. Sit up tall. Come back towards center. Another deep breath in together. Reach for the sky. Gaze up. Take a back bend here. Exhale. Come into one last child's pose. Reaching your hands out long. Forehead to the earth. Settle in here. And slowly slide your hands down next to your sides. Releasing your hands palm face up. Pause. Breathe here. Go ahead and slowly come all the way back up, one vertebrae at a time. Smile. I feel amazing. I hope you feel good too. It's just kind of fun to really play around with different variations and bring in some purposeful, slow movements to our practice. I hope you enjoyed today's Savor Slow Sun Salutation Flow. Maybe it wasn't as slow as I intended, but it definitely felt like savoring those sun salutations, just getting every little bit out of them that we could. If you enjoy longer videos like this, I have several that are 30 minutes or longer on my website that you can flow right along with me. I even include a Spotify playlist to go along with it if you like to have music in your flows as well. So head on over there, I'll leave the link below and you can check it out. I appreciate you being here with me today, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video. Namaste.